ready. Good. Welcome to Yakima and Selah Neighbors Network Zoom Balance class. I want to make sure that you are giving yourself some balance challenges at the same time that you have safety utmost in your mind. Make sure that you have something to hold on to for all of the exercises. The other thing I want to mention is repetitions and speed. Do just as many reps as you feel comfortable. Don't have to push yourself. And if the speed is too fast for you, then just slow down. Make this your own exercise. Okay, let's get going. I'm gonna change my position here. There we go. I think you can see me from here. Oops. Let me just change this a little bit here. One more time. There we go. Okay, let's limber up with our marching. Remember that if you're lifting your left leg, your right arm is going forward. So let's just do a little marching in place. Here we go. I can hear somebody marching.
That's probably mine.
That's the way. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Here we go. Okay. Good warm up. Let's swing our legs. You might have to hold on. I want you to swing your right leg back and forth, standing on your left leg. If you need to, you can touch as it passes the floor. And your arms can just relax. And let's change to the left leg. Swing the left leg, stand on the right leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. For all these exercises, I want you to really focus on keeping your shoulders nice and level, keeping your pelvis level. And I'll emphasize that from time to time. All right, let's do our rock the boat. I want you to shift your weight, have your feet shoulder width apart, shift your weight to the right. And instead of just lifting up your left leg, I want you to put your heel towards your bottom. So it's going to look like this. Shift your weight to the right and move your heel towards your bottom with your kneecaps pointing at the floor. Okay, to the right, lift the left, weight on the left, lift the right. Shift to the right, lift the left, stand on the left, and lift your right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do 5 more of those. And let's make sure that our pelvis and our shoulders are level. Shift to the right, lift the left, shift. And when you're shifting your weight, your shoulders are staying straight, but you're moving your weight across that single leg. Good. All right, let's do our hip abduction. We want to have our feet shoulder width apart. Hang on if you need to. You want to move your leg out to the side Your foot's facing forward and you're leading with your heel. Don't dip to the side when you're doing this. All right, let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put hands on our hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift your weight to the left. Move your right leg out. Arms to the side. And 1, 2. Lead with your heel. 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms, hands on the hips. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. This muscle, your hip abductors, are very crucial in your balance when you're walking. That's why we're working on the strengthening of that muscle. The other stabilizer is your gluteus maximus, your hip extensors. We're going to go backwards 10 times with your left, then 10 times with your right. Your feet are pointed forward, legs shoulder width apart, and lead with your heel again. This is, we don't want you dipping forward. You're going to be standing straight and your pelvis is level. 1, 2. This is not a big movement. 3. Feel your buttocks tightening. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift weight to your left, keeping your pelvis level, shoulders level, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's have hands on your hips. We'll do 5 more with the left. 1, 2, 3. Try not to touch in between. 4, 5. Shift to the left. Keep your weight off of your right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Last time we did a heel cord stretch. So I want you to be holding on to something. Put your right leg back with the heel on the floor. Bend your left leg and shift your pelvis forward, keeping your right leg straight. Don't bounce. Let's hold this for the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That feels lovely. Shift your weight to the right. Put your left leg back. Keep your knees straight and your heel on the floor. And bend your right leg and move your pelvis forward. And feel the stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Okay, with that in mind, let's practice walking on our heels. Up on your, well, let's do some toe raises first. Let's do for the count of 10, feet shoulder width apart. We'll go this way here. Hang on if you have to, and up on your heels. Try not to bend at your hips. Keep nice and straight, and up on your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's do some walking on your heels. Forward a few steps, make sure you've got something to hang on to, and just walk at your own pace on your heels. And backwards if you can. Be sure you have something to hang on to. Do as I say, not as I'm doing here. Walk forward on your heels and walk backwards. This is a significant challenge. All right. Let's do some side stepping after that. So you're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to take a step to the left, bend your knee and step to the left and come together. Keep your feet facing forward and step to the left with a dip and together. 1, 2, and step together. Dip, step together. Let's try hands on your hips. Together. Dip together. And side step. Side step. And one more time. Okay, how are we doing here? Let's do our tandem walking. We're going to put our heel and toe touching. So you're walking on a line and you're touching your heel to your toe. So let's go heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Good. Walk as far as you're safe. If you can, walk backwards doing the same thing. If you can't, turn around. Make sure you're hanging on. All right, let's do another round here. Heel, toe, heel, toe. You can put your gaze about 10 feet in front of you, but make sure you can see your feet and your peripheral vision. All right, let's make that a little more challenging with your hands on your hips. Who was it? Johnny Cash was walking the line. I guess that's us today. It's a challenge to keep your pelvis and your shoulders steady for this and hold your balance. All right, let's try our single leg standing for the count of 10, and we're going to involve our arm this time. All right, let's stand on our left leg and raise our right arm and our right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shift to the right, up with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This goes against our reciprocal walking, doesn't it? But it's just another balance challenge. All right, let's go around the clock, and we're going to go, first we're going to toe touch. We're going to go forward, side, back, together. We'll do a couple of those touching with our arms at our side. So feet shoulder width apart. Let's start with forward, side, back, together. We're doing our right leg, forward, side, back, together. Let's shift to the right, do the left. Forward, side, back, together. Forward, side, back, together. All right, let's put our hands on our hips, and let's not touch this time. We're shifting our weight to the left, moving our right leg. Forward, side, back, together, touch, and forward, side, back, together, touch, forward, side, back, together, touch. Let's do the left, shift to the weight to the right, hands on your hips, no touching, forward, side, back, together, touch, forward, side, back, together, touch, and last one, forward, side, back, together, and touch. All right, this time, keep your hands on your hips, and we're not going to touch when we do together. We're going to do 3 repetitions. Shift your weight to the left, forward, side, back, don't touch, forward, side, back, together, forward, side, back, together. Shift weight to the right, same thing. We're going to do 3 repetitions and not touch at all. Forward, side, back, together, forward, side, back, together, forward, side, back, together. Good. That adds a little extra element, doesn't it? Okay, let's do our another new exercise that we did last week. We're going to take a few steps forward, and we're going, as we go forward, we're going to turn our head slowly to the right. So we're taking our eyes away from where we're going, and this has practical application in real life. A lot of falls happen when we are distracted. So this is something that we can practice, putting our feet where we're not looking, but it's not anything that you want to do in real life if you can avoid it. So, but let's practice it as a challenge. So step forward, gradually turning your head to the right, and then back forward. All right, let's do the same thing. Step and turn your head gradually to the left, and walk slowly forward and return to neutral. Let's try it again. Make sure you're not getting dizzy. If you are, stop. Turn your head gradually to the right and back to neutral. And another pass, turning gradually to the left and back to neutral. All right, that's enough of that. That makes me dizzy. Let me see here. Let's do, let's walk on our toes. First, we're going to stand on our toes, both toes. Good. Okay, let's do for the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your pelvis level and your shoulders level. 5. Hands on hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's take a few steps, arms by your side, and step on your toes. Walk forward on your toes. If you can, walk backwards on your toes. Making sure you're secure and walking forward on your toes. And backwards on your toes. Okay, we should have done that stretch after that, shouldn't we? Maybe you can do that with your home program. Do your toe walking and then do your calf stretch after that. I think that would feel good. All right, let's do our 10-second single leg standing. This time we are not going to move. We're just going to shift our weight. You can lift your leg up a little bit. Don't exaggerate it. But we're going to do the count of 10. Start with your hands by your sides. Shift weight to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And shift to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's really fight to keep our pelvises level and our shoulders level. Shift to the right, hands on your hips, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift to the left. I can feel my pelvis wanting to sag. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms overhead, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if you're really feeling frisky, let's lean forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, enough of that one. All right, let's do our sitting activity for our last one. Find a nice chair with no arms. Sitting nice and straight. Your weight on both tussities, as they're called, on both sides of your cheeks. We're going to, and your legs, your feet flat on the floor, and your legs comfortably apart. We want to lean forward, get your nose over your toes. Your arms can just be at your side, and come to standing slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Lean forward and stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross your arms in front of your chest. Put your hands on your shoulders. Lean forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the last one, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is a very good quad strengthening exercise, and it also helps with function. Okay. can probably cut the recording